Let's take a moment to sit in remembrance of Baba and fully be on the words that Baba is talking to us today through this Murli. The original date of the Murli is 11th of January 1983. The title of the Murli is The Sign of Being Powerful is that your thoughts, words, actions, nature, and sanskars will be equal to those of the Father. Let's simmer ourselves on the title of this Murli. The sign. All right. Om Shanti Arifai.
Om Shanti. Sorry I was late. Just I need one more minute and then we'll start.
Sure. So until then, let's simmer on this title.
So Om Shanti. Today is the 6th of February 2025. The Murli is from the 11th of January 1983. And the title, as you heard, The Sign of Being Powerful is that your thoughts, words, action, nature and sanskars will be equal to those of the Father. Today, the spiritual Father has come to ask the children for the news of the hearts that they have given to the Comforter of Hearts. All of you have given your hearts to the Comforter of your hearts, to the Comforter of Hearts. Have you not? Now, since you have given your hearts to the one Comforter of Hearts, you can no longer give your hearts to anyone else apart from Him. To give your hearts to the Comforter of Hearts means to sit Him in your hearts. This is known as easy yoga. The head follows the heart. Therefore, you have the Comforter of Hearts in your hearts and also in your head, that is, in your awareness. It is your experience that no other awareness or person comes between you and the comforter of hearts. Since you have given your hearts and head, that is, since you have given your awareness, thoughts, and powers to the Father, what else remains? You now belong to the Father in your thoughts, words, and deeds. You consider yourself to belong to the Father, and you even say, I am Baba's and Baba is mine. And in terms of actions, whatever service you do, it is the Father's service, and so it is your service. You now belong to the Father in your thoughts, words, and deeds in this way. Do you not? So, what margin is there now for even the slightest thought to enter? Is there a door or a window left open which any thoughts of attraction could enter? The way to anyone, the way for anyone to enter is through your mind, intellects, words, and actions. Check all four and see that you haven't left any margin for any of them to enter. Is there any margin? Dreams are also based on this. Once you have told the Father, all of this is yours, what else remains? This is called constant remembrance. You don't make any difference in speaking about it and doing it, do you? You don't mix mine in yours, do you? Sun Dynasty means golden age. There wouldn't be any mixed in that, would there? The diamond has to be flawless. There isn't any flow remaining, is there? Whenever you speak about weakness of thoughts, words, nature, or sanskars, what do you say? This is what I think, or that is my sanskar. However, whenever the Father's sanskars and thoughts are, let your sanskars and thought be the same. When your thoughts and sanskars become like those of the Father, you will never say, what can I do? My nature and sanskars are like that. The words, what can I do, are words of weakness. The sign of being powerful is that you will be constantly equal to the Father in your thoughts, words, actions, nature, and sanskars. It cannot be that yours would be different from the Father's. There will be constantly, there would constantly be the word Baba, Baba in the thoughts, words, and every activity of such soul in a natural way. While performing action, you would experience Karan Karavanhar, one who acts through others, making you do it. Since Baba is everything, Maya cannot come. They can either be the Father or Maya. You, resident of London, have become conquerors of Maya for, for all time by saying Baba Baba and keeping Baba in your awareness. Since you are claiming the inheritance for all time, remembrance also has to be for all time. You also have to conquer to be to you also have to be conquerors of Maya for all time. So Papa is speaking about London now. London is the foundation place of service. Therefore, are those who are living in the foundation place also as strong as the foundation? There aren't any complaints such as, what can I do? How can I do this? Is there? Generally, you perform plays about Maya. In every drama, Maya, who is not meant to come, comes. Perhaps you are unable to create plays without Maya. You show many different forms of Maya, do you not? Now show a play about the transformed form of everything. You understand very clearly that what main form of Maya is. Now, after becoming conquerors of Maya, show a play about how the form of Maya has changed. Just as the body conscious vision of lust has changed to the form of spiritual love, similarly, all the vices are transformed. So, experience in the practical way what has been transformed and also show it in the play. What aim do you residents of London especially have for self progress and world benefit? Let all of you especially have the awareness that you are angels and also what you are angels and also what the form, words, actions of an angel are. You will then automatically continue to do everything as angels. Constantly remain the awareness, I am an angel, I am an angel. Since you now belong to the Father and you have given Him whatever belongs to you, then what have you become? You have become light angels. In order to fulfill this aim, only remember one expression: everything belongs to the Father. Nothing is mine. Whenever you use the word mine, you change it into yours. You will then not feel any burden. You are moving, sorry, you are moving forward every year and will constantly continue to move forward. It is very firm, is it not, that you are angels who are going into flying stage. You are not those who constantly go up and down. Acha. Everyone knows the praise of the residents of London. With which vision does everyone see all of you? The constant conquerors of Maya, because you are receiving powerful double sustenance. You are constantly receiving sustenance from Bap Dada, but you are also receiving powerful sustenance from those whom the Father has made instruments. What will you become when you follow the incorporeal, subtle, and the corporeal? You will become angels, will you not? Residents of London means those who have no complaints, no confusion. All of you are kings and queens who have a spiritual life and self sovereignty. You have this intoxication, do you not? Then Bap Dada is meeting Kumaris. On seeing their fortune, Kumaris remain constantly cheerful. Kumaris are considered to be elevated in their worldly life on the path of knowledge too. You are great. You are elevated souls in your worldly life and also elevated in this spiritual life. Do you consider yourself to be great in this way? At least say yes, in such a way that the world can hear it. Babdada keeps you Kumaris in the treasure store of his heart so that no one can cast his vision on you. You are such invaluable jewels. Kumaris always keep themselves busy studying and doing service. You have found the Father in your Kumari life. And so, what more could you want? You didn't have to wander around in many relationships. You were saved from that. You found all relationships in one. Otherwise, do you know how many wasteful relationships you would have had? That of a mother in law, various sister in law. You have been saved from all of that. You neither became trapped in the trap or was any time spent in freeing you from it. Kumaris are double light anyway. Kumaris are constant servers, equal to the Father, and also embodiments of all dharana, equal to the Father. A Kumari life means a pure life. Pure souls are elevated souls, are they not? So Bhakta sees Kumaris in the form of great worthy of worship souls. Pure souls are loved by the Father and everyone. Constantly keep the fortune in front of you, your fortune in front of you. Become powerful souls and continue to put power into service. This is great charity. Give others the attainment that you have attained by distributing your treasures. They will increase even more. You are Kumaris who have such pure thoughts, are you not? Acha. Bapdada's meeting teaches you are special showpieces in the showcases of the world. Everyone's vision is one is on the instrument servers and teachers. You are constantly on the stage. The stage is so large, and so there are many who are watching you. Everyone expects to attain something from you, instrument souls. So you constantly have this awareness. Do you live in a center or on the stage? You are constantly on the biggest stage in the midst of unlimited souls. So, as children of the bestower, constantly continue to bestow and fulfill everyone's hopes and desires. Become great donors and bestower of blessings. This is your form. While having this awareness, let every thought, word, and action you perform be like that of a hero. Because souls of the world are watching you, remain constantly on the stage. Don't come down. Bhagdata considers the instrument servers to be his friends because the Father is also the teacher. Therefore, those who are instruments similar to the Father are his friends. Are they not? You are such close souls. Do you constantly experience yourself to be with the Father and close to Him? Whenever you say Baba, this is with you He is with you with 1,000 arms. Do you experience this? Bab Dada gives extra cooperation to those who have become instruments. Therefore, say Baba and call him with a lot of intoxication, and he will be present. Bab Dada is obedient, is he not? Acha. So that's the end of today's Murli, and we'll have a couple of minutes to reflect, and then you can share your thoughts. Maybe finish with a few reflections. Shanti, any thoughts that you would like to share?
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
So, Baba says, we need to change that my sanskar, my nature, to Baba sanskar. So, Baba, we know that when we put ourselves in that mind, right? So that's where all the blockage comes, and we are trying to put us in the limited space there, and everything becomes limited. Our power, vision, the way to see things, and the way to handle things, everything becomes, limited. And when it is limited, it becomes difficult to handle, right? And then the way to make it unlimited is to give it to Baba, or say that everything belongs to Baba. So the vision changes, our awareness changes, that we are child of God, and then we can do everything. We'll transform from limited to unlimited, wherein we'll get all the power and all the ideas, and to do something beyond our capacity. So we are the way to break. I mean, we have to break that mind to Baba's. So that's where I think we have to work upon. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very good way to keep Maya away.
Yeah, true.
Because Maya cannot be there as long as you have, because the I has not come in, no? So,
Right.
if the I
So
comes,
this
then
is the
Maya can.
sanskar is, we know that the sanskar is just of 2,500 years, something that we have acquired in that journey. So when we think about it, I sometimes feel like it should not be an effort for me to give up all that acquired sanskars, because when Baba says that's not our originality, right? So the powerful sanskars that we have, it's supposed to be Baba's sanskars, because that's what we are originally, right? So I think the more practice requires here is to bring up that awareness again and again and live with that experience.
Yeah, very true.
Thank you, Nishan.
Shanti. Anyone else?
Adding on to what the Pratha just mentioned about being freeing the self from mind. And the moment we do this, when reflection is, it's easy for us to also connect with others as a soul and Baba's children. Most of the time we take a back seat. Oh, iska to kuch nahi hone wala hai. This person is the way the person is. There's going to be no change. And either I give up, or no, we will give up, or we will withdraw from that whole space. But that is the time when we need to bring this awareness, this who I am is a soul, and the other person is also in soul, and everything here is as designed by the drama, and everything is perfect. Now, bringing that awareness every moment is the access to have that harmony around us, not just with human beings, but also with nature. The other day, I was listening to one of the talks by some old saint, and he says that one of the learnings that he got from his master in the forest is you need to respect a panther and a lion and a tiger in the surrounding, and they will not do anything to you. So, having that awareness is everybody's got an opportunity, everybody is here to as a part of the journey, and it's going to be the way it is. And I'm no one to judge. Judge the self and be the Lord for others. So these are the few reflections while the shed was happening.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, it's very important that one of the things that is sometimes pulls us is when we start looking at others, and then immediately there is some door or window that allows the weakness to emerge, So they enter from there, and then before you know that, you are criticizing somebody, you are comparing somebody. This is a very subtle window, without you knowing. And then when you are in the middle, now you can't get out. so, so it's very important to keep the windows and doors all tight, and not allow that margin, you know. Thank you. Any
Om
other?
Shanti. Om Shanti, very well.
Shanti.
I was just wondering, for the past 2 or 3 days, Baba had this heart-to-heart conversation, or with the double foreign children, and he was giving, as I said, easy tips for yoga. Like, you remember, first he said, make every virtue, every power of the Father yours become equal to the Father. Then, easy yogi. But the best one, which I liked, was when the concept of Mother Brahma in the subtle region was explained, was introduced in that Murli, where he says, intoxication of faith of being incorporeal. That is Shiv Baba's. And the intoxication of all relationships incorporeal makes you easy yogi. And then yesterday he ran through such a nice heart-to-heart conversation, giving us all the small ifs and buts which we have in our consciousness, the stock-like attitude, how you do. Today, just one simple theme: head follows heart. So give your heart to him. So if you give your heart to Dilaram, I like the word in Hindi, Dilaram, Dil, and means you sit him in your heart. So once Baba is there in your heart, nothing else. This is easy yoga because head follows heart. Once it becomes that, like it is IBB, BBM, I belong to Baba and Baba belongs to me. For that, of course, he has given us some checkpoints. See any door, see whether this is there, a kind of checkpoints he has given. Otherwise, I think this easy yoga tip is continuing. Baba is giving a checkpoint to all the double foreigners. Today it looks like London, where he's saying, once you are in my heart, everything belongs, nothing belongs to you. All the question, mine is not there. Then you become light angels. Om Shanti.
Shanti. Yes, I would very much agree that in order for us to have this easy experience, um, sometimes we need these kinds of things that you can keep in your mind, and it helps us to move forward. So yes, I totally can relate to that. Anyone else would like to share?
Om Shanti,
Om
brother.
Shanti. Om Shanti.
Baba says if you say everything is yours, then that is nothing but remembrance. So in that, when we say, Baba, this is your thought, whatever thought I'm creating is yours, whatever actions I'm doing, it is yours, and you're making me do it, then it is the highest form of remembrance because when we are connected to Baba in that pure consciousness of power, because He is the supreme power, He has no weaknesses in His existence. Baba says that you have to say this, that this is mine, this is basically Baba's. Only then your words or actions will be powerful and without Maya coming in.
Hmm.
So take home message is that I would like to check this up that whether my thoughts or actions are not or are in accordance with Srimad. or in his remembrance, and then whether they become powerful or I become the person who overcomes Maya at that time. As Baba
Mm,
says, you should leave the window open, then the attraction would be there. If it is in
mm,
accordance to him, then there's no attraction.
mm,
There's no weakness or there's no Maya. So that's how
mm,
probably Baba says he would be powerful. Just like to do that.
mm. Yeah. So I remember when you were sharing, I remember there is this Maya is the illusion of separation. When whenever we feel that we are this entity that we have become, then automatically we are with Maya. When we feel that I am something, we automatically get into body consciousness. And the way to dissolve that body consciousness is to surrender the I. When we surrender the I, then we are automatically in the heart. And when we are in the heart, we can't be separate. We are always combined and we are always together. And so there is no struggle. When something is strong, like Baba mentioned about foundation, there is no need for false supports. They drop. And so when we are with that strong foundation that we have, then we know it is not really needed then to make effort. It becomes easy. Yeah. So just remove this consciousness of separation, which is basically illusion of Maya. And then what remains is only Baba. There is no other thing that remains.
Arif Bhai, I just wanted to ask something. See, generally Baba says, "Jahan paap hai, wahan baap nahi hai." So that makes it very easy for us to understand because these are the five paps which actually takes us away from the smriti of belonging to the father. But today, if you see Baba uses, there is either, in Hindi, it should be Bap or Maya. So does Maya over here, Baba directly connected to vices? Because today
Yes.
he has used this word. That's one thing. And secondly, see, Baba has said, check. There are four way people can enter. They enter through the mind, intellect, words, deeds. If you see that sentence. And the word thoughts has been omitted. So I was just thinking that is the main entry for people to enter me through my thoughts. So, but here Baba only mentions about mind, intellect. If you see that, if any window is left open, how they could enter. The way for anyone to enter is through your mind, intellect, words, and deeds. But I was just
Okay.
telling Baba, most of them enter even through the thoughts. So I just wanted to clarify that.
So the seat of the thoughts is the mind, and when Baba says Maya, it's the weaknesses, it's the vices. So it's basically all one is connected with the other. So thoughts arises in the mind. So when we say thought, what we mean is that there is something that has entered that space. The instrument for that thoughts is the mind. And the second part of your question is the same again. When we talk about Maya, as I mentioned, that's the illusion of separation, which is basically the weaknesses that we have. that forces us to become body conscious. So they are actually parallel. Baba sometimes uses different ways. Sometimes it's just a question of words, I think, but the meaning is the same. The basic idea about this Murli is complete surrender. So if there is one word to sum up the whole Murli is complete surrender. There should not be even a drop or a point of falsehoodness. There should be complete truth, you know. So that's what I feel that Baba is trying in different ways, giving us, like when Baba speaks, you will notice that Baba will address different kinds of people, and out of these things that Baba will speak, somebody will be touched by something, and the other person will be touched by something else. So he's given us, like in this Murli, you know, depending on the role that you play, you will resonate with something or the other. And the whole idea is to, like you said before, no, to make it easy for you, because we are used to these roles and images. So what Baba is trying to do is that, okay, rather than using those ones that you have been using, why don't you change them? And he transforms the whole consciousness awareness. Okay, so I think we will stop here now. If there's anybody else who would like to add anything, otherwise we just have a couple of minutes of reflection. Is that okay? Okay, so let us just come back and let us check our hearts. Let us see, do I have any other pull? Is there any other desire? Do I want something? We have renounced all the gross things already. We have pure food. We wake up early in the morning. We listen to knowledge. We've even given up our dress. We've taken white clothes. We keep good company. We've done all that. But let us check deep in the heart. Is there something that is still there, that is pulling my attention? Some kind of relationships, maybe children, maybe parents, maybe my work, maybe some kind of desire of being something or someone, position, education. Is there anything that is still there? Do I want something? Does my heart go to something else? Or maybe all these gross things have already been tackled and we are free from this. Maybe there is a desire that I should get some kind of confirmation, maybe a spiritual experience. This desire for seeking still there. The desire for service, name in service. Maybe I want a bigger badge. Maybe I want some name, recognition, special seat. Is there any kind of subtle need that is still there? Let us check. Because the most dangerous desire is that spiritual desire. Or have I let go and I have completely surrendered? Nothing is mine. Even the I is gone. Nothing remains. Just I, a point, and Baba. Everything is fulfilled. Even the desire of being pure is not there. Even the desire of going to heaven is not there. In this moment, I'm equal. Whatever His will is my will. Whatever His wish is my wish. Love has this power. When I surrender, He takes over. And then you don't ask the pilot, where are you going? How are you going? Why are you flying at this height? You just let go. You have complete faith, nischay. He knows I don't need to bother. And this is how we fly. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Arupai. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a beautiful day.